What's to do? Welcome in. You know the vibes. Day 20, 25 days of conscious connection. Tap in with spirit to see what they have to deliver to us before we jump into 2025. And we are literally just going to jump right into the reading. Follow me on the YouTube because that's where these are going to continue after day 25. At this time, calling forth my spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, asking what messages you have to deliver to the collective today for the progression and elevation in every aspect of life. Thanking you for using me as a channel in which these messages flow to and through today. Asking you to shield, cloak, protect, and cover me as I channel these messages. Amen. Ashe. Conflict and defeat. Awareness and balance. And the destiny card. Oh, destiny and suffering in silence. All right, spirit. So if you tapped into yesterday's message, this conflict and defeat card was basically the whole topic. And what I'm picking up is when you choose to transition out of that energy of conflict and defeat, right? When you just choose to speak your truth, say what needs to be said, honor yourself, honor your light, honor your truth, that's when you begin to move into a place of balance, right? That's when you really begin to open yourself up and open your world up to what it is you've been asking for, looking to receive at this time, right? Alright, so looking here at this conflict and defeat card, it is the number 5. This has to do with change, transition, transformation, right? And Spirit is encouraging you not to allow yourself to be conflicted and defeated mentally and emotionally by the experiences of the past, by the things that you have been called to walk away from, by the things you have been called to release, by the things that have been removed from your life at this time, right? Not to allow yourself to remain emotionally stagnant in that space of sadness, of anger, of anxiety, right? With this Page of Swords, so many people say that this is the Spine card, but that is not what I get, right? If you're looking at her, she's looking back. And I always say she's looking back at the past, right? Her face is not very happy. So she's looking back at this conflict and defeat, at this, at the negative experiences, or the things she deems as negative experiences that she has already had, right? Where the sword, that one sword, the Ace of Swords, represents truth. So her truth, the truth of abundance, clarity, is in front of her, and she's holding the truth, right? But she's looking back at the past. She's looking at the things that have not worked, at the things that she wish would have worked, could have worked, should have worked, right? Spirit is asking you to step out of that energy at this time, right? With this 5 of Cups, she is also focusing on what did not work, on the spilled cups rather than the full cups over here, right? So it's very much, and this is a 5 too, so once again, change, right? Changing your mentality, changing your mindset, changing what it is that you're focusing on, right? Because right now I see with this Nine of Swords, right, you're very heavily focused on mental anxieties, fears, worries, depressions, right? And so Spirit is encouraging you, asking you really rather to step out of this mindset, step out of the mental entrapment, the mental imprisonment, the mental confinement, the emotional confinement that you're allowing yourself to sit in, because it's causing you mental and emotional unrest and anxiety at this time, right? And Spirit is saying that when you choose to pick your head up, when you choose to step out of this mental and emotional unrest, when you choose to stop looking behind you and start looking forward, you're stepping into a Six of Wands energy, recognition and reward, right? And this is your judgment. Spirit is calling judgment on your situation, on your circumstance, right? So Spirit is trying to resurrect the energy of recognition, of reward, of affirmation moving forward, but you have to get out of this downtrodden energy that you find yourself sitting in at this time, right? I'm hearing finding a new way of doing things, right? Staying solution based. So whatever it is, whatever problems you might find yourself being faced with at this time, every problem has a solution. But if you're sitting in the problem rather than mentally choosing to look for the solution, that's exactly you. The problem is going to continue to perpetuate, right? So Spirit is asking you to move with the awareness. Both of these, one could be significant. New beginnings, right? So Spirit is asking you to move with the awareness that you are divinely guided and divinely protected in every way, all the time, right? Move with the awareness that whatever it is that was conflicting you, whatever it is that had you downtrodden and defeated, feeling down on your luck, down on your energy, down on yourself, was to help guide you into this space of balance. But you have to choose to step out of that energy, right? You have to choose to see this as your judgment being called, right, on your situation. You have to choose to see this as an opportunity that is opening you up towards your recognition, towards your rewards, towards your abundance at this time, right? Yeah. Choosing to step out of the energies of the deception and the betrayals that have occurred in your life, not allowing yourself to hold on to the emotions, the negative energies that came with these betrayals, that came with these deceptions, these heartbreaks, these losses, right? Spirit is encouraging you at this time to start looking at life with love-colored glasses. With love-colored glasses, right? With this Lovers card, right? Start really looking at life from a more positive aspect rather than from the mindset and the energy of what has already occurred in the past, from the past betrayals and deceits, right? If you are looking from this lens, this is what you're going to continue to create in your life. And Spirit is encouraging you to step out of that mental unrest and make the decision, make the judgment call for yourself to choose to step into love and abundance and prosperity, right? To choose to step into authority and power and recognition at this time, because it is absolutely a choice to either stay blinded by the mental and emotional anxieties that you feel yourself facing at this time, or to choose to step into your peace, into your balance, to allow the situations that have occurred and that you have encountered at this time, the heartaches, the losses, the betrayals at this time, whatever it is that you've experienced in the past. It is a choice to allow these to help you move forward, to allow these things to elevate you, and not to allow yourself to stay stuck in them, right? My baby's crying, so some of y'all might really be crying over spilled milk, over the experiences that have occurred already, the things that you cannot control, right? And so Spirit is telling you the thing that you can control is your mind, is your energy, is your emotions, the where you put your energy and time and focus at this time. That is what you can control. So Spirit is asking you at this time, with this suffering and silence, it's the 9 card in this cycle. Step out of this cycle of conflict and defeat by speaking up. Say what needs to be said, and mean it. Stand on what it is that you're feeling at this time, right? And allow your feelings and emotions to be felt and heard, because they are valid. But you do not have to sit in them, right? Sitting in them 1, 2, 3 on the clock. Sitting in those emotions and feelings is mentally and emotionally confining you, creating a mental prison for yourself at this time, right? Keeping you in a suffering energy mentally and emotionally. And the only person who can control to get you out of that is yourself. So it's time to speak up. It's time to say what needs to be said. With this Destiny card, it's number 10. New beginnings, endings of cycles to create new beginnings. And that's exactly what we're stepping out of. This mental and emotional cycle that your past experiences have held you in, right? You have been held captive by your mental and emotional confinement for too long, which is why Spirit is calling judgment. You are exactly where you need to be at this time in your life. Divine timing is at play here, right? And so it's like, divine timing is at play. And so Spirit is asking you it is time literally to jump out of this cycle, to transition out of this cycle. It is no longer in service or alignment with where it is you're going, what it is that you're doing, right? With this betrayal and deceit energy. These experiences feel like past experiences. These are experiences that have already occurred. And so Spirit is asking you to heal your mind, heal your emotional body, heal your nervous system at this time. Bring balance to your own mind, to your own emotions at this time, so that you can move forward. The 6 of Swords is moving forward into calmer waters. So they're very much asking you to move forward with the 6 of Swords. She's moving with the knowledge, with the wisdom, with the experience that she's gained, but she is not holding on to the negative energies that might have brought that knowledge, those experiences, that wisdom at this time, right? So allow yourself to move forward, knowing better and doing better, but not holding on to what gave you that knowledge in the first place, right? Not holding on to whatever it was that was conflicting you, that was keeping you in a battling mentality, right? Battling with your own demons, battling with the negative, obsessive, addictive energies around you, right? Battling with maybe your own addictions, maybe your own obsessions, maybe your own codependencies. And Spirit is asking you at this time to step out of that. Step away from that, Choose to take action. Make a plan of how you would like to move forward, and do just that, trusting that it is your justice to move forward into your balance, right? That's what that awareness card is. Like I said, you are divinely guided and divinely protected in everything that you do, and always, and you are exactly where you need to be. So Spirit is asking you to move and trust in that inner knowing and in that awareness at this time. No matter what it is that you have gone through or experienced thus far, as you're moving into this new phase of life, as you release those things, you are making room for new to come into you, right? With the bottom of the deck here being the 3 of Wands. You are making room for the ships that are coming into you, for the opportunities, for the blessings, for the offerings that are coming into you at this time. But you have to allow yourself to make that space. You have to allow yourself to make that room mentally and emotionally at this time. If you are mentally and emotionally holding yourself in this silence, suffering, in conflict and defeat, right? You are not allowing yourself to see the ships that are coming in. If you're sitting here indecisive in this 2 of Swords of Making a decision of, are you going to move forward into your recognition and reward, or are you going to stay crying over spilled milk? Baby girl is blindfolded, and if you stay in this energy, you can't see the ships that are coming towards you. So spirit is asking you to open your mind, your body, your heart, and your spirit, so that you can in turn open your eyes to see what is really being poured into you and offered to you at this time. It says success in business, relationship trouble, and feeling confined. So once again, releasing any relationships that have you feeling confined, releasing the anxieties, the fears, the worries, the emotions that you hold from these past relationships that are leaving you feeling confined, right? So that you can open space and make room for the success that is pouring into your life at this time, especially in business. This is honeymoon phase, wishes coming true, mental and emotional stability. So once again, where are we with this Lover's card? Open yourself up to be in the honeymoon phase with the universe. Open yourself up to universal love and abundance to pour into your life at all times. From all directions, but at all times, because I said it. Wishes coming true, right? So fulfillment of wishes, the things you've been asking for, the recognition, the reward, the power, the authority, the abundance, the blessings, the balance, the peace, right? Allow yourself to truly open up to this mental and emotional stability. And that's what's on the other side of you stepping out of this conflict and defeat. That's what's on the other side of you releasing whatever betrayals and release and losses, heartaches have occurred in your life, right? This says proceed with caution, prioritize health, and stay ready. Don't gotta get ready. So like I said, make a plan and move forward. Spirit is not asking you to make crazy quick what is that word? Crazy quick motion, like without thinking, without tapping in with spirit, without checking into your intuition, your higher self, your intuition, right? Making abrupt motion. Spirit's not asking you to do that. When they're saying prioritize your health, this is mental, this is emotional, this is physical, this is spiritual, this is financial, right? Prioritize your health in every aspect of life. And that means releasing the things that are compromising your health at this time, especially mentally and emotionally. Stay ready, don't gotta get ready. So that goes back to, I said, if you are sitting here indecisive, you cannot be ready for the things that are pouring into your life. So it's time to get ready. It's time to release these things so that you are already ready. This says improvement and success in business and happy home life. So this is what you can count on coming in for you and pouring into your life when you choose to release these energies from yourself. All right? Final message of spirit. Emotional loss, another 5. So change the way that you cope and deal with the experiences that you have gone through, right? Change the way that you cope and deal with heartache and loss, betrayals, right? Do not allow yourself to fall into this same emotional cycle of woe is me, down on myself, down on my energy, because of the things that have occurred in my life, right? Not allowing yourself to be the victim of your circumstances, but to be the victor, because that is indeed a choice, right? Spirit is encouraging you to move with the hope in your heart that you are being divinely guided and divinely protected at this time, that you hold the light, that you are the light, and as you choose to step into this light, as you choose to speak your truth, as you choose to honor yourself, that is going to radiate in within and without, because as within so without. So as you begin to really allow this hope to grow within you mentally and emotionally, so too will it be reflected in your physical life, right? Really allowing yourself to face the shadows that you have been sitting in and allow them to integrate not necessarily trying to, if these shadows are internal, not necessarily trying to cover them up, not trying to hide them or push them away. Spirit is literally asking you to face your shadows, face those demons. The bottom of the deck energy is temptation, right? Face that devil within or without, for whoever it might be, or whatever situation is for you, because everyone is going to be different. Face those shadows, face that devil energy, face the temptation, right? The obsessive, addictive behaviors and mindsets, right? The temptive energies. 1:33 on my clock. The temptive energies that are around you or within you, it's time to really recognize them and face them so that you can choose, is this in alignment with where I'm going, or is this not? And when you decide if it is or if it isn't, move accordingly, right? Behind that temptation card was the fulfillment of wishes, and we have that. Wishes coming true is exactly what this card says. So you are moving into your wishes coming true. You are moving into fulfillment. The things you manifested, the things that you have prayed for, the things that you have been asking for are 100% already here and manifested for you. You have to open your eyes, your heart, your mind, your body, your spirit to really receive them. I split the deck at triumph. So you are already triumphant. You are already successful. You have to change your mindset to see this, because Spirit is telling you that they see it in you. They see it on you, but they need you to see it within yourself. Amen. And that's when prosperity begins for you. That is the message. If you like this video, share it with somebody that you love, and follow me on the YouTube, because that's where these readings will continue when the 25 days are over. That link is in my bio. And until next time, stay divine.